Just want to welcome everyone. I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedules as we lead up to this AEP and OEP to join us for what we hope to be a productive webinar this morning to give you some great ideas on products as well as sales strategies and how to implement these products into your day-to-day sales. With us today is Rob Roney. We're excited to have him with us. He is the king of the supplemental plans. So he's going to have an opportunity to share with you the Blue Cross LifeSecure product portfolio and even get into some sales strategies, best practices that he has used himself, as well as agents he works with all over the country, what they are doing to successfully sell and represent these products. And as you know, we did a cross-selling, package selling presentation a week or two ago, which of course is recorded. You can go see that again on our YouTube channel if you couldn't make that presentation or if you just wanted to review it one more time. All of these sessions are recorded and put on our YouTube channel. But we're talking a lot about cross-selling and package selling strategies as we lead into AEP and OEP. These are great solutions. These are solutions that your clients need to have, need to be aware of, and need to know that you can obviously assist them with that. So when you're out there doing reviews for the year, meeting with new prospects, it's a great idea to have a good, solid understanding of these products and to also understand how to present them properly. So as part of that package selling, cross-selling piece, we wanted to introduce you to some key products. Last week, we introduced another carrier, and this week, of course, we're excited to introduce the LifeSecure products. So again, as I mentioned, with us is Rob Roney. Rob is going to take it from here and get into the products. And again, if you have any questions, please ask. Rob, I'll turn it over to you.
Hey, thank you so much, Jason. I really do appreciate it and appreciate you having me on here today to go through the LifeSecure products. And really one product I'm going to talk about and focus on with Medicare. And really it's about the Medicare Advantage plans in this product, how to cross-sell it, how to add it onto those programs. So once again, I appreciate everybody for joining here too on a Friday afternoon before mid-morning afternoon before the long weekend. Appreciate that. I'll probably take about just 25 minutes to a half hour out of your time and go through these products. My agenda today, what I would like to accomplish is, first of all, talk about LifeSecure really briefly, who they are, what they're doing right now, where their focus is in the market, and hospital recovery. They have 3 products. I'll briefly go over talk about the other 2, but we're going to really put a focus on the hospital recovery product with your Medicare Advantage plans. Kind of complete understanding of how LifeSecure's hospital recovery product. Those of you on this call, you actually might know our hospital recovery as a hospital indemnity. That's what our product is. It's a hospital indemnity product, but of course it's just different verbiage. They call it their hospital recovery. We're going to go through a scenario on hospital recovery, how it can help your clients and your beneficiaries, and then I'll offer some sales tips on how to offer these products to your current clients and beneficiaries and customers. Like Jason said, if you have any questions, please feel free, raise your hand or put it in the chat box, and we'll definitely get to it as we go throughout this presentation. So let's just jump right into it. Who is LifeSecure? Well, LifeSecure is a subsidiary of Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Michigan. I'm an employee of Blue Cross and Blue Shield, but I have the distinguished privilege to market the LifeSecure products. They're Michigan-based, located right in Brighton, headquartered right in Brighton. They were formed and established in 2006 to promote LTC, long-term care insurance. No, I can't spell LTC, so we're not going to talk about that anymore during this presentation. But in 2017, they really did a pivot strategy where they started putting their focus on their other 3 products. Those other 3 products, of course, are accident, critical illness, and hospital recovery. Now, our accident program, I came to Blue Cross in 2011 to really promote and build a legacy on our accident program. I think it's the best accident program in the marketplace today. And if you're selling any under 65, feel free to reach out to me. We can definitely talk about that. But I think our accident and critical illness really strive and survive in that under 65 market. Our hospital recovery, over 65 Medicare Advantage plans. And that's what I'm really going to focus and talk about today. Our three products, our philosophy is we want to protect our clients' finances, provide for the unexpected, and then, of course, plan for the future. And we do that by offering this suite array of products. Accident and critical illness on the under, and hospital recovery on the over. Now, you may ask, Rob, can I sell all three products on the over? Absolutely, you definitely can. I just think when we want to look at, for our clients, where the budget is and the affordability, which products really live at, and the accident CIR on the under, and the hospital recoveries on the over. But what do you see here? Donation jars, right? Where do we see them? Everywhere. Walgreens, Rite Aids, gas stations, Myers. They're out there everywhere. Why do we see them? Someone had a catastrophic event, right? Someone couldn't pay their days 1 through 6 co-pays, couldn't pay the $1,800, the $2,100. They need some help. Now what do we see? GoFundMe pages. They're everywhere. We're doing charity golf outings for someone to help pay for possible funeral expenses. Someone got leukemia, cancer. So we see these out everywhere. So we need to really start looking at this cross-sell. And those of you who are on this webinar today, I really commend you that are selling these ancillary products because you're doing your clients a service. You're giving them a better overall value of protection for the coverage that they purchase through you. Those of you who are just kind of getting in that maybe sold Medicare and Medicare Advantage, and they're like, you know what, I need to start looking at it. I also commend you for being on this webinar today. I'd love some takeaways that you could get if you're not offering these type of products, is that it just starts the conversation. Those of you who are not writing ancillary right now, I'd just like you to start that conversation. Offer that product. I always say people buy for their reasons, not yours. So don't make the decision for your client. Let them make the decision for themselves and just offer these products. So that's what we're really going to talk about today, is that hospital recovery. Help protect your customers from health-related financial risk by offering this hospital inpatient product. Affordable product to help enhance your clients' what? Medicare Advantage plans. I really don't think that this product belongs in the Med Sup, in the Medigap world. Where it really thrives and survives, like I said, is that Medicare Advantage, and we'll go through that. But it's going to help them sustain and maintain their current quality of life and lifestyle. Look at this product as an income and lifestyle protector. Protect your client's income, protect their lifestyle. Who wants to dip into their savings? Who wants to dip into their 401k, if they even have one, to pay for a day's 1 through 6 copay? Nobody does. Well, we've got a product that can help with that right here today. So we're going to talk about LifeSecure's hospital recovery. Before I get into the nuts and bolts of the product, I want to talk about some stats. Talk about in 2016, the average hospital stay was 3.7 days. And the average cost of a 3-day hospital stay is right around $30,000. I know with your Medicare Advantage plan, you just have those days 1 through 6 copays, but that's pretty still extraordinary. Also remember this, talking about 65 plus, risk of being hospitalized almost doubles when you turn age 65. Remember that, doubles. Pretty extraordinary. Let's just talk about our product and how it works. So LifeSecure's hospital recovery product, you have a daily benefit amount that you choose from. That's either $100 all the way up to $900 a day. For those of you who write worksite, it's $200 to $900. Now, the annual benefit bank is equal to the daily benefit amount selected multiplied by 35. So what that's saying is you have 35 days of inpatient hospitalization that you can collect per year. It's per calendar year. And then it will reset, replenish on January 1st the next year. Remember, this is an annual benefit bank. You have 35 days of hospitalization that you can pay for. So if we look at this example here, a daily benefit amount of $500 multiplied by 35 days, the maximum days per calendar year, you have an annual benefit bank of $17,500. Remember, if you exhaust that, if your client, your beneficiary stays in the hospital for 35 days, it's exhausted, it will reset, replenish the next year. Great for income and lifestyle protection. I really like showing this slide here. We launched our Hospital Recovery 3.0, our third generation product in 2019. So right around 2 years old. And I like to show this product compared to our 2.0, and that's on the next slide, but I just want to show you what we've done. And we're actually talking about right now, even making it bigger, better, and stronger than what it currently is. We're looking at our 4.0 coming out next year, about mid next year. But what we did 2 years ago is we increased the issue ages. We went from age 18 to 85, and the best part about that now is it's guaranteed renewable for life. Your client, as long as they purchase this product before age 85, they can keep it for life. And the rate is on issue age, not on attained age. Issue age rate. So once they buy it, they're locked in. Will never go up. We'll look at some of those rates here in a few slides. Also, what we've added a few years back is observation coverage. You know, your clients can stay in the hospital under observation up to a max of 3 days, 72 hours, and then they have to admit you. So even though your client's in a room, they have their own TV, restroom, window they're looking out, watching the birds, they are in observation. They don't know that. We will cover up to 4 days out of the maximum of 35 days of observation. It's a really nice feature, but my favorite part of this program is this, the GI aspect. Guaranteed issue. Aging into Medicare, ages 64 and a half to 65 and a half, we will GI it. Guaranteed issue. Doesn't matter if your client comes in, they're on oxygen, they have cancer, they had a stroke yesterday, they had a heart attack 3 months ago, it's guaranteed issue. Now, with that being said, if anything's happened in the last 2 years, as I mentioned, heart attack, stroke, cancer, we will put a wait on that. It's a pre-X for 6 months after the issue date. Always remember that. Okay? But there's no build, no height, weight. There's not, it's guaranteed issue. But they're very stringent on that 64 and a half to 65 and a half time frame. Remember that. So just on this slide, I just want to show you how our second generation product looked to our new, currently third generation. As you see, the issue ages, the renewability, I think it's fantastic what they've done there. They added 5 days, we added the observation, and then of course my favorite is that GI aspect, aging in, guaranteed issue, no questions asked. You're in that age frame, there's no questions asked. Here's the cost of the hospital recovery. As you can see, it's very affordable, very attainable. You know, a $200 daily benefit amount. For a 65-year-old, it's $34.25. $300 benefits, $48.50. Very affordable, very attainable. It's a nice match with those Medicare Advantage plans, days 1 through 6. You know, whether you're selling the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Prime Value, the Essentials, the Priority Edge, you know, the HAP plans. This plan, I do want to let you know this and stress, you can sell LifeSecure with any other carrier. You can sell it standalone. But you can sell LifeSecure. It doesn't need to be sold just with Blue Cross. It can be sold with any other carrier. I'll go through some marketing material. We like to, that name recognition of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield, and we've co-branded with LifeSecure because it's their subsidiary company, correct? But we also have marketing material that just has LifeSecure on it. Hey, if you just want to market LifeSecure as an added benefit on your priority plan or your HAP Medicare Advantage plan, absolutely, that's fine. We can definitely get that for you. But we do like to show that Blue Cross co-branded material. As I stated, just gives some name recognition. Now, for those of your clients, your beneficiaries who are not aging in, 64 and a half to 65 and a half, maybe they're 70, 72, they have to answer some health questions. We have to qualify them. There's 4 questions, and of course, 4 has A through G. I'll show you that here next slide. But a yes to any of these questions will automatically disqualify the customer. They answer yes to any of these questions, and let's just jump into that question here. And hopefully you can see this. I'm sure you can if you're looking at the screen. It's very small print. I apologize. But if you look at what always stood out to me is question 4. What's it say? First 5 words. In the past 2 years. There's a lot of hospital indemnity plans out there that look back 5 and look back 10. LifeSecure only looks back 2. So anything that's happened over 2 years, heart attack, stroke, cancer, renal failure, any major conditions, they're not even going to look at it. You had a heart attack, you had a stroke, and you're going in for your annual checkup, even cancer, once a year, annual checkup, you're absolutely fine. You can get this plan. Check no there. Diabetes, look at 4A, diabetes. So we also cover diabetics, but as long as they're not taking insulin. If they're diabetic, type 1, and they're on insulin, they're going to have to check yes there, and they will automatically disqualify them. But if they're not, they're on that metformin, taking the pill, not taking insulin, they can check no and get the program. Great for income and lifestyle protection, how it works. So now I just want to briefly go over a little scenario on how our hospital recovery can help your clients and beneficiaries. Let's look at my main man, Mike here, age 67, paycheck protector, primary breadwinner, works in the factory, wife 62, so he has his own Medicare Advantage plan, works as a part-time cashier. Household income is $85,000. Here's his health plan, 2022 Medicare plus PPO plan. There's the deductible, the days 1 through 6 copay in the hospital is $325. Office visit 0, max out of pocket $6,000. Remember, of course, and you guys, all you agents know better than I do, when they go into the hospital, it's not that $6,000 they're worried about. It's the what? The copays. Days 1 through 6 copay. But here's that scenario. Mike's cold takes a turn for the worse. X-ray reveals he has pneumonia. Mike's monitored in the hospital for 5 days. He spends 5 days in the hospital. Total medical cost for Mike's hospital visit is $38,000. But what is he going to be paying out of that? Let's look at those days 1 through 6 copays. Right? Days 1 through 6, 5 days is $1,625. Medical costs are 0. He's got a 0 deductible. And that $6,000 he's not going to touch. He's in the hospital. Right? Well, also remember this. Let's say Mike's still working, right? Remember he was working as a factory worker. We look at these non-medical expenses that many forget about. Lost wages, Mike and his wife, right? She wants to take some time off work. I would take some time. If my wife's in the hospital with pneumonia, especially nowadays with everything going on, I want to be there by her side. I'm going to take some time off work. I've got children anyway. I got to stay home with the kids or be there. So lost income, lost wages. Let's look at that number. Air purifier. He's going to need that also. He's out. If you look at Mike's total expenses, when we take out lost income, days 1 through 6 copay, he's got about $3,300. He's out. Right? Wages. Self-employed, maybe. And now we look at, he purchased a hospital recovery plan, right? He purchased $330 a day of benefit. And why would he purchase $330 a day, you ask? Well, it's $325. His days 1 through 6 copays, $325. So he's going to purchase $330 a day. That monthly premium is $52.55. There's his annual benefit bank of $11,550. $330 a day multiplied by 5, he's going to get a payout of $1,650. Paid to him. Pays directly to your clients, to your beneficiaries. Doesn't go to the hospital. Doesn't pay their copays or bills. Gives him that what? That choice, flexibility of where he wants his money to go. Hey, we look at this slide here. He's like, you know what? What's right around it's $1,650? What's right around that? The days 1 through 6 copay, non-medical expenses. Hey, I can recoup my lost wages now. That's my money. I can work out a payment arrangement with the hospital. Pay him $100 a month or whatever. Or you take it to the casino. Wants to throw it on black, let's double down. Boom. Gives him that choice, right? That flexibility where he wants that money to go. It's what I love about how LifeSecure does it. Pays the clients direct. Now, I always say, who believes that with an AEP and Medicare, there's great opportunity for hospital recovery? I hope every one of you are. Even a few of you are not writing these products. I hope now we've kind of got some excitement for you, some momentum where you can go in to AEP here in the next month and a half and start writing these products. I always say, what does a good salesperson and a good attorney have in common? People hate to be sold, but woo, oh boy, do we love to buy stuff. Talk to my wife on Amazon. Jeez, I swear there's about 3 to 5 boxes a day out there. Boy, don't we love to buy stuff? We don't want to be sold. We don't want to go to the car lot and get sold, but we love to buy stuff, right? What's the secret? Questions. It is questions. And it's the questions you know the answers to. And I've had many, many conversations asking questions to the successful agents, to Jason, his team, and he's very successful, and the successful Medicare Advantage writers. And I ask him, what do your clients worry about? That's the number one thing they worry about. You know what that is on a Medicare Advantage? It's this. Days 1 through 6, copays. So the question that you know the answer to, how are you going to pay your inpatient hospital copays days 1 through 6 on your Medicare Advantage plan? That's what they're worried about. How are they going to pay that now? Well, no, I guess I got to dip into my savings. I guess I got to come up with the $1,800 to $2,000, $2,100. Guess I got to dip in my 401k, if I even got one anymore, right? Hey, but you have a way. You have that now. You've got a plan. You're like, aha, here's my aha moment. I've got something that can help you out with that for as little as $40, $50 a month. I say last year there were 20 million half-inch drill bits sold. How many people wanted to buy a drill bit? A drill bit. Hey, honey, let's go buy a drill bit. Put it on the mantle. Take a picture with me and the kids. Oh, it looks great. Nobody did. No one wanted to buy a drill bit, right? They just needed the holes. And in that Medicare Advantage plan, there's some holes. What's the major hole? Days 1 through 6 copay. That's it. The major obstacle for individuals going from a Medigap, MedSup, to a Medicare Advantage plan. Days 1 through 6 copays. They can't stand it. But we've got something now. We can cover that. I always say, sell the problem you solve, not the product. I think we do have an outstanding product, and what we did 2 years ago and made it bigger, better, stronger, and what we're going to do even next year with some of the features we've been talking about. I'm just excited where this product's going. I think it's an outstanding product right now. But before we even talk about that, talk about the product, we got to show that there's a problem, that your client, our clients, your beneficiary has a problem, has some holes, has some gaps, and we're here to fix that. We're here to cover that. We're here to give them a complete solution, a complete coverage Medicare plan. So I want to show you this slide. I always like this slide. It's agents. I built this years ago with under 65 and over. And of course, it's just a ongoing process, right? Because the new products that come out every year, and our new products that come out, once every couple of years. And it's opportunities for better value for your clients and more commissions for you. So if we just look at option 1 here, let's look at a Ppo Signature Plan currently today. We're looking for, this is a female, age 65, non-smoker, region 5 and 6. So right down in the, the Macomb, Wayne area. BCBS Ppo Signature Plan currently, or in 2022, January 1st, we look at the office visits, the inpatient hospital care days, copay 1 through 6, $175, total out-of-pocket maximums $4,700, and there's your premium, $135 a month. Here's your commissions, new compensation that's coming out. Don't know if you guys know, but I'll give you a little early head start. It's going up to $573. But just look at option 2, and you look at that essentials plan. Deductible is the same, so is the copay. I know, I understand our hospital copays days 1 through 6 went up to $325. Our out-of-pocket maximum went to $6,000, but that's zero premium, right? We add on $330 a day of hospital recovery for the beneficiary, and here's your monthly premium, $52.55, saving your clients $80 a month, roughly about $960 a year, roughly about $1,000 a year in coverage. You're saving them and giving them a better overall value of protection. You know, I look at this as a win-win-win scenario, right? That's 3 W's, not just 2. Here's the first one. Saving your client's premium on their health package, their Medicare package. We are saving them premium. It's the first one. Who doesn't like to save premium, right? I say premium spent is what? Premium gone. See you later, bye-bye. Can't get it back. We're saving them $960 a year. First win. Second win, I look at option 2, you're giving them a better overall value of coverage. Taking care of their copays, their days 1 through 6 hospital copays. On the first plan, you got $175 times 6. What's that? $1,000? You're out of pocket. That's it. There's nothing else there. But we're giving them a better overall value of coverage. I mean, I look at this, I'd sell option 2 over option 1, 7 days a week, even on Sunday. Wake up, kiss my wife, my 3 girls, so I did something today. I gave my client value. I'm valuable now to them. That's the second W. And the third one, I know it's not missionary work. I know you get paid. Now, you're going to make an extra about $300. Extra $300 in that. Tell you what, you want to sell 100 Medicare Advantages? I think that's great. You make $57,000. Sell 100 Medicare Advantages with hospital recovery, $88,000. 88. That's life changing. It's $30,000 more. Life changing. And giving your clients the coverage they deserve. These are the PPO plans. I also do this for our HMO, our BCM plans. I just run through this really quick. Show you here. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to email this presentation to Jason and Christy after we're done here, so he can definitely share it with you or have it for himself, so he can look back at some of the sales tips and what you can earn here and how to package these products. You know, I always like these. We all get objections, right? Rebuttals. Well, do I have to have that LifeSecure plan, that hospital? No, you don't. It just adds better value to your program. But I talk about the 1982 commercial Fram oil filters. You can pay me now or pay me later, but guess what? You're going to pay me. When you're 65 years old, the law of numbers, the averages, you might not go today, maybe not even next week, but you're going to end up in the hospital, right? So why not have that protection now? Have that small monthly premium you're paying now with your zero premium Medicare Advantage plan. Have that small payment now so you don't have the $2,200 payment later. Pay the monthly premium now so you don't get the big pay later. That's just like Fram oil filters. Change your oil often so you don't have the $4,000 bill later when your engine seized up because you forgot to change your oil. So how do you get started? Got to get appointed, right? Got to get appointed. Your Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Michigan appointment is not the same appointment you need for LifeSecure. You got to get appointed with LifeSecure, and feel free. You can reach out to myself or Scott. I'll put some information up here later to help you get appointed, or reach out to Jason or Christy over there at IAD, and they can definitely walk you through the process. Here's our marketing materials that I really want to just show you as I'm getting ready to land the plane. We'll put the Blue Cross and Blue Shield co-branding on there, as I stated, but we can definitely get you some marketing materials without the Blue Cross name. I really like this rate sheet. We developed this rate sheet last year, early last year, about a year and a half ago, I believe. we've taken the top Medicare Advantage plans in their days 1 through 6 copay, and we threw them on here. So you can actually use that rate sheet. I've talked to a lot of agents that are just using this rate sheet instead of having to go in and do a quote, and they really love it. Pretty simple and easy. Combo quotes, hey, if you want to write all 3 products, absolutely you can. You can write the accident, CI, and hospital recovery on the 65 plus. What's really nice about our quoting software in your agent portal when you're appointed is it will show you how much each product is and the total of all 3. That live chat service right up there, if you're getting stuck, you know, you forgot to save an application, or you saved an application, you don't know how to pull it back up, use that live chat service. It's pretty outstanding. They answer very promptly, very quick, and definitely can help you out with any questions that you have. Remember the SOA, we're on the scope, we're there. So you can definitely sell these products same time, same setting, same appointment as your Medicare Advantage appointment. So we're right there. You see that arrow pointing to the dental, vision, hearing, and ancillary products. We're right there. You can sell this hospital recovery, hospital indemnity plan to your clients and beneficiaries at that same time. You don't have to wait 48 hours to go over these programs. Here's my information of Scott Whitman. There's Scott. I do a lot of traveling and a lot of windshield time, seeing agents and trying and getting them writing our products. Scott's more internal. So feel free, give me, I really like phone calls because I'm out on the road a lot, driving about 3,200 miles a month. Call me on my phone. If I don't answer, I'm in an appointment, but I'll call you back. But you can reach out, email Scott or call Scott. He's quick. He's fantastic about his promptness and timing. So give me a call. Send me an email if you want. Sometimes I won't answer that until I get back home and hang out with my kids. So you might get an email from me between 9 and 10 at night, but I prefer phone calls. Remember, aging into Medicare, $11,000 a day in the U.S., $12,000 a month in Michigan alone. Michigan alone. So listen, you got 2 clients, 2 MA plans, 2 sales right there. I know some of you going through this presentation, you know, the guaranteed issue aspect, you might say, oh, last week I sold that Medicare Advantage. Oh man, they were sick, aging in, but I could, this hospital recovery, I can go back now. Yes, you can. Go back, off from the program. Let them know what you have. You know, this is, I mentioned this before. People buy for their reasons and not yours. So don't not sell this program because you think your client cannot afford it. You know, a lot of seniors too now have iPhones, very tech savvy. And I talk to a lot of agents and they're like, Rob, you know, my client can't afford it. But they're sitting across with a $1,200 iPhone 12 or whatever the new iPhone is. Don't make that decision for your clients. Let them make that decision. Let them tell you no. Let them tell you yes. You know, even if they tell you no, you're closer to that next yes, right? So with that, going through this presentation, I'm going to open it up for any questions. I didn't look and see if we had any questions, so I do apologize, but I'm going to open it up and see if anybody wants to raise their hand, chat, or ask any questions at all.
It looks like, Rob, we don't have any questions yet in either the chat box or the Q&A session. Before we wrap up, does anyone have any questions?
Oh, I got one here.
All right. We got someone fired up.
Yes.
That's great, Kathy.
I like that. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate it. I got a lot of passion for these products and how the stories I've heard, how they help people, how they've changed lives and kept people out of bankruptcy because just these products, what they've done for them. So I appreciate that.
Absolutely. All right. Anyone else? And as Rob mentioned, you know, we will be reaching out to everyone, making sure that if you're not currently appointed with LifeSecure, we will get that paperwork over to you and, of course, help you through that process. If you need those rate sheets, anything else, both from this presentation standpoint, we can get those to you, both the presentation and those pieces. And any other tips, tricks, assistance you need, as Rob mentioned, he's available. Us and our team are available. So again, we appreciate the partnership with you as agents. We appreciate the partnership with Rob and his team. And we're excited, not only for these products, but we're excited for what they can do for us as we enter this AEP and this OEP as a great solution for our clients. Anything else to add, Rob, before we wrap up? Looks like we still don't have any additional questions.
Yeah, I was just going to say really quick, like Jason said, and Jason, thank you so much. I appreciate you having me on here for your Friday webinars, talking about these programs. If you have any questions, you get stuck, you want to have a conversation, a lot of windshield time, hour, 2 hours, 3 hour drives, give me a call. I love chatting about these products. I love talking objections that you feel you're going to get or that you've had in the past and talking through that. I think talking with Jason does a fantastic job with that. You can get a hold of him for that too, but I'm also available and heard a lot of the objections, rebuttals that agents get, and can definitely help you combat that, especially those of you who are have not dove in, maybe put a foot in the water on these products and just testing it out. But I say dive right in, get into it, especially start right now. Everything's about repetition, right? So the first time you start talking about these products, if you haven't, you're going to stumble, you're going to fall a little bit. So start right now before AEP, right around the corner, and it's going to start rolling, October 15th, coming up in a month and a half. So start now. Start getting well-versed in these products, and I'm sure everything will fall in place.
All right. Well, hey, thanks again, Rob. Appreciate you coming out, joining us today. And thank you, everyone else who took time out of your busy day on this Friday to join us. We hope this information was helpful and certainly look forward to getting you started selling these products. So with that, I think we're done, Rob. We'll let everyone get to their weekend. Please enjoy it. Hope the weather is great where you're at, and we'll be in touch, and take care.
Thanks, Jason. Everybody have a wonderful weekend.
Thanks, Rob. Take care. Bye now.
You too.